Oh, hello, darlings. It's me, your ever-curious friend, positively fizzing with excitement. We're off to the jewel of the Mediterranean. Yes, we're going to Malta, my sweets. A tiny speck in the vast Mediterranean, yet an island nation that punches well above its weight in sheer charm and wonder. The very name Malta conjured images of honey-coloured limestone, sparkling turquoise waters, and perhaps a dashing knight or two lurking around a corner. This wasn't just another dot on the map, oh no. This was Malta, a crossroads of civilizations, a treasure chest waiting to be opened. And I, darlings, had the key, or at least a rather smart boarding pass. So buckle up, my lovely friends, and join me on this jaunt. Malta, here we come, and I have a feeling we're going to get along famously. The journey itself was a delightful preamble to the main event, rather like the overture to a magnificent opera. 1 minute I was sipping a perfectly adequate cup of tea above the clouds, and the next, there it was. The Maltese archipelago, rising from the sapphire sea like a cluster of golden pearls. Even from the aeroplane window, the colour of the stone was extraordinary, a warm buttery hue that seemed to glow under the Mediterranean sun. My heart did a little flutter kick of pure, unadulterated excitement. This was it. The adventure was truly beginning, and I couldn't wait to set foot on this historic land. Landing at Malta International Airport was a breeze, darlings. No fuss, no bother, just a warm welcome that felt genuinely Maltese. The air that greeted me as I stepped off the plane was different, scented with the sea, a hint of dry earth, and something indefinably ancient. It was the kind of air that makes you want to take a deep, satisfying breath and say, ah yes, I've arrived. And the sunshine, oh the glorious, unapologetic sunshine. It wrapped around me like a comforting hug, instantly melting away any lingering travel weariness. My driver, a charming chap named Paulu with a twinkle in his eye, whisked me away towards my first Maltese abode. As we drove, he pointed out landmarks with infectious pride. The landscape unfolded, a tapestry of low-lying hills, terraced fields, and those ubiquitous honey-coloured buildings. As we neared Valletta, the fortifications began to appear, immense and imposing. Valletta! Oh my word, darlings, what a city! It's not just a city, it's a masterpiece carved from golden limestone, a fortress peninsula jutting proudly into the deep blue waters of the Grand Harbour. Built by the Knights of St. John, those rather dashing chaps, it's a place where history isn't just in museums. It's the streets, the walls, the very air you breathe. As I wandered its grid-like avenues, I felt like I'd stepped onto the most magnificent film set imaginable. Every corner revealed another breathtaking vista, another ornate balcony, another story waiting to be discovered. The architecture is simply stunning. Those famous Maltese balconies, painted in vibrant greens, blues and reds, adorn the honey-hued facades like colourful jewels. St. John's Co-Cathedral from the outside looks rather austere, a bit like a stern headmistress. But step inside, darlings, and it's an explosion of Baroque magnificence, gold, marble and Caravaggio's breathtaking masterpiece. It's enough to make your jaw drop. One simply visit the Upper Baraka Gardens. The views over the Grand Harbour are, without a shadow of a doubt, some of the most spectacular I have ever witnessed. You can see the 3 cities across the water, ancient fortresses standing guard as they have for centuries. Valletta, you utterly stole my heart, you beautiful historic gem. After the vibrant hustle and bustle of Valletta, my next adventure took me to a place of enchanting tranquility. Mdina, the silent city. And silent it largely is, darlings, especially if you visit in the gentle quiet of the early morning or late afternoon. Perched on a hilltop, this ancient walled city is a labyrinth of narrow winding streets, noble palaces and hidden courtyards. Stepping through its imposing main gate felt like passing through a time portal. Suddenly the modern world receded, replaced by a hushed reverence and the palpable weight of centuries. The history here is even older than Valletta's. Mdina was Malta's capital city for centuries, long before the knights arrived. The architecture is a stunning blend of medieval and Baroque, with grand palazzos bearing the coats of arms of noble Maltese families. The silence isn't eerie though, it's peaceful, almost meditative. The city walls offer panoramic views that stretch for miles, a patchwork of fields and distant villages under that vast Mediterranean sky. Mdina isn't a city that shouts for attention, it whispers its secrets to those who are willing to listen. Gozo's gentle embrace, an island of rustic rhapsody. Just a short and rather pleasant ferry ride from Malta lies its charming little sister Gozo. And oh, what a delightful contrast she is. If Malta is the sophisticated older sibling full of grand history and bustling city life, then Gozo is the more rustic, laid-back country cousin, content with her natural beauty and unhurried pace. The moment I stepped onto Gozitan's soil, I felt the rhythm change. Gozo is wonderfully rural, with rolling hills, fertile valleys, and a coastline dotted with picturesque coves and dramatic cliffs. The capital, Victoria, also known as Rabat, is crowned by the magnificent Cittadella, an ancient fortified city that offers breathtaking 360-degree views of the entire island. One of Gozo's most famous historical sites is the Gyantiya temples, and believe me, darlings, they are truly awe-inspiring. These megalithic structures are older than Stonehenge, older even than the pyramids of Egypt. Gozo has a charm all its own, a gentle, unassuming magic that creeps into your heart and makes you want to stay just a little bit longer. Camino calling, Blue Lagoon, Bliss and coastal capers. Now darlings, prepare yourselves for a vision of blue so intense, so vibrant, it will quite simply take your breath away. I'm talking about the Blue Lagoon, nestled between Malta and Gozo on the tiny, mostly uninhabited island of Camino. Taking a boat trip to this iconic spot is an absolute must when you're in Malta. As our little boat chugged closer, the water began to transform, shifting from deep sapphire to the most astonishing luminous turquoise I have ever laid eyes on. The Blue Lagoon is, quite frankly, paradise found. The water is crystal clear, shallow, and incredibly inviting. It's the perfect place for swimming, snorkeling, or just floating about on your back, gazing up at the brilliant blue sky. Surrounded by rugged cliffs and little sandy patches, it felt like a secret hideaway, even with the happy chatter of fellow bliss seekers. For those seeking a little more tranquility, exploring other parts of Camino is a treat. There are lovely walking trails, hidden coves like Santa Maria Bay, and the historic St. Mary's Tower, which offers fantastic views if you're feeling energetic enough for the climb. My day at the Blue Lagoon was pure, unadulterated joy. A feast for the senses, Maltese munchies and liquid delights. Now one cannot possibly visit Malta, my darlings, without indulging in its rather scrumptious culinary offerings. Maltese food is a delightful fusion, a testament to the island's rich history and the many cultures that have left their mark. It's rustic, it's hearty, and it's utterly delicious. From savory pastries to fresh seafood and robust stews, there's something to tempt every palate. First things first, pastizi. These little flaky pastry parcels are a Maltese institution, and quite rightly so. You can find them everywhere, typically filled with either ricotta cheese or mushy peas. They are cheap, cheerful, and dangerously addictive. And don't even get me started on the bread, with its wonderfully crusty exterior and soft, fluffy inside. For a more substantial meal, rabbit stew, or is considered Malta's national dish. Slow cooked with wine, garlic, and herbs, the rabbit becomes wonderfully tender. And being an island nation, the seafood is, of course, wonderfully fresh. From bustling market stalls laden with fresh produce to charming family-run trattorias, eating in Malta is a joyous, flavorful experience. Festas and fireworks, when Malta puts on her party frock. If you truly want to see Malta at its most exuberant, darlings, you simply try to experience a village festa. These religious festivals, held throughout the summer months in honor of each village's patron saint, are an absolute explosion of color, sound, and pure unadulterated joy. Imagine entire villages decked out in incredible decorations, streets adorned with banners and statues, and an atmosphere of communal celebration that is utterly infectious. The dedication and passion that go into these festas are astonishing. Brass bands march through the streets, their lively tunes filling the air. Food stalls sell all manner of traditional treats, from nougat to deep-fried date pastries called. The local church, the focal point of the festa, is lavishly decorated both inside and out, its facade illuminated by thousands of tiny lights, transforming it into a glittering spectacle. And then there are the fireworks! Oh my goodness, the fireworks! The Maltese are absolute masters of pyrotechnics. During a festa, the night sky erupts in a dazzling display of color and light. It's a breathtaking spectacle, a noisy, joyous, and utterly thrilling part of the festa experience. Hey everyone! I have found some great travel-related links for you to check out. Have included the links in the description below. I hope you find them useful and make a few savings on your next travel adventure. My Maltese promise. You simply go, darling. Well, darlings, our little Maltese escapade is drawing to a close, but oh, what a magnificent journey it has been. From the moment I first glimpsed those honey-coloured shores to my final lingering gaze over the grand harbour, Malta captivated me, body and soul. It's an island that may be small in size, but it is absolutely colossal in heart, history, and sheer unadulterated charm. I arrived with high expectations, and I can honestly say that Malta surpassed every single one of them with a confident, sunny smile. What will I remember most? Perhaps the breathtaking beauty of Valletta, a city built by visionaries and steeped in heroism. Or maybe the hushed ancient whispers of Mdina, where time itself seems to slow down. Then again, the rustic allure of Gozo, with its rolling hills and prehistoric wonders, left an indelible mark. And who could forget the almost unbelievable turquoise of the Blue Lagoon, a vision of paradise made real? But beyond the stunning sights and the fascinating history, it's the warmth of the Maltese people that truly shines. Their friendliness, their pride in their beautiful islands, their willingness to share a smile and a story. It's what transforms a pleasant holiday into an unforgettable experience. So my final word to you, my lovely friends, is this. Go to Malta. Please, just go.